cargo hold smaller. We can save space and make it lighter that way.
It doesn't matter! With this new amazing engine I designed, we will have more than enough power.
Your engine? I'd believe you if your engines weren't made from spare parts and needed to be adjusted every 5 minutes.
Not everybody has tons of money to build your kind of engine.
If you don't use the proper
Sorry, Mega Man, but it looks like you might be stuck up there for a little while more.
Well, you're gonna be waiting a little while longer, Data, because I mean, look at them. All these years later, and they're still fighting each other. Nah, I'm just joking. This isn't a sequel to Legends 2, silly. We're never gonna get a continuation to that. It is finally here. The final issue of Mega Man Timelines, and it's a Mega Man Legends comic. Can we just respect the fact that all of the Robot Timeline Mega Man series got a comic? Like that, the fact that this is a thing is amazing. And I don't have any of the other covers, so I would show those off if I had them, but yeah, this is the only one. But hey, it's fun. It's fun. Roll versus Tron is always a fun dynamic. Now, this comic has a unique challenge. Not only does it have to tell a Mega Man Legends story in canon, so it can't do anything after Legends 2, but it also has to end off timelines. So what does it do? Just like Legends 1, it starts with that very iconic phrase.
In a world covered by endless water.
Good luck, Mega Man.
Thanks, Roll.
Hey, man, hear me?
Barely, Roll. This ruin runs deep. Maybe deeper than any ruin we've dug in before.
You only brought enough equipment for a light dig. Maybe you should turn back.
Just a little further. I think there's something special down here. I can feel it. Jackpot! The treasure that Volnut finds is the Met. The Met that Rock repaired in classic timelines, and that has shown up in every single previous issue. But neither Roll nor Volnut know what it is, so they have to figure out what to do with it. Luckily, Cadillac's Island from Mega Man Legends 1 is close by, so they stop by and meet up with Mayor Amelia to see if she might be able to help. While she doesn't know what it is, she does allow the two to use her archive room in order to see if they can dig something up. So they are able to hook up the Met to a monitor and read through its data and pull up some video files on it, and...
Let's go, Rush! Penguin, what happened here? Why have you gone Maverick? I don't think so. Model FX!
Whoa. Hey, can we zoom in on this one?
Yale system. Crisis. Unlimited energy.
Is that a refractor?
Mega Man, do you realize what this could be? If this can show us how refractors are made. Diggers have been searching for something like this for years, an energy source so vast that people wouldn't have to worry about digging for refractors ever again. If this shows us how to create refractors, we might have just discovered the legendary Motherlode. But if this is the Motherlode,
then it might not help us find your parents. But don't worry, Roll. We'll keep looking until we find them.
alright, hand over the treasure and no one gets... You? But how did you find out about this, Tron Bon? Word gets around in a little burg like this, especially if you know the right people.
Hey, did you see those two kids who were in here earlier? The way they were acting, you'd think they found the Motherlode. And so, the battle between Mega Man and Tron ensues as they fight over the Met helmet. And they run into Diesel on the way, who was actually just trying to do a legitimate job. Yeah, apparently the Bonds run like a delivery service, and he was running that job. And, well, when Tron was going to get the helmet and asked him, if they could get out of there. Well, they couldn't because Bon wasn't there with their ship. He was supposed to have brought it back earlier, but unfortunately he parked in a no parking zone and was getting a ticket for it. But Volnut is able to lunge back at Tron and try to get the helmet.
Holding hands with...
Don't just get him! Stand there!
Huh?
Run after him! Huh?
Back off, Blondie! I'm walking out of here with the swag! No way, it's ours!
Mish, no need to flip out over it. Ha! Flip. That was actually a pretty good one.
Roll!
Ha!
That'll teach you to mess with a girl's wheels! Servbots, merge for the kill!
Merge? Mega Man gets whacked around by the King's Servbot until Roll is able to destroy it using her Grand Grenade. The helmet then flies up in the sky with Mega Man, Roll, and the Bonds trying to get it until it falls down a nearby cliff and then gets smashed by a giant boulder from said cliff, where the Bonds just kind of leave, a little disappointed. Luckily, it actually survived. Any luck?
Turns out it's sturdier than it looks. That helmet can take a surprising amount of punishment.
Why didn't you fix this?
I don't know. I kind of like it. It gives it a certain charm.
What about the data? The motherlode?
Turns out there was nothing there. Right after the footage we saw, it looks like this little guy got distracted by some sort of glowing butterfly or something, and went after it. I guess there just wasn't anything valuable here after all.
Don't worry, Roll. I know we'll find it someday.
And we'll do it together! Hey, where'd it go?
Off on another adventure, I guess. I wonder who he'll meet this time. So, I love this story. Like, it's very simple. It is basically Mega Man and Roll find a treasure. The Bonds find out that they have that treasure and try to steal it. They fight over it for a bit. It's seemingly destroyed, so the Bonds leave, but Volnut and Roll see that it's actually not destroyed, take it back. And yeah, that is really it. It is such a simple concept, but it works so well for Legends. Like, it really does read like something that would have happened in Legends 1. Now, you know, I can see some people being a little disappointed with this comic, mainly because Legends can do really good emotional moments. I mean, Legends 2 has a lot of dark and emotional scenes in it, especially the ending. But the thing about Legends is that it's also really comedic. It is comedy focused a lot of the time. It is the anime rom-com of Mega Man, and this comic captures that so well. I love all of it. I love all the jokes. I love all the references to everything from Legends 1. It's so nice. It's so good. And the fact that they tied it all together to the Met that has shown up, because the thing about timelines is that they already said that the thing linking all these issues was going to be that Met. But in all the other issues, it didn't really amount to anything. Like, yes, Rock saving the Met in classic timelines was important. But in all the other issues, it was just kind of there in the background. But this one, it's actually important, and it's really cool, and also hilarious. The fact that Volnut and Roll know about the other Mega Men, but they don't know that they're Mega Men, so they don't care, is hilarious. Like, they have one of the most significant pieces of history, lost history, in their possession, but it's lost history. They don't know about it. They don't care. Why would they? It's such an ingenious idea. And, like, the fact that a Met from 20XX could survive all the way into the Legends era? I mean, that's some crazy lore right there. I mean, that does kind of bring up a couple questions, like, you know, people have thought about robot masters, you know, showing up in X, right? And a lot of people have been thinking, well, I mean, the tech is just outdated. That could be a reason, you know? Like, maybe they just all broke down eventually. But if a Met can survive thousands of years, a single Met, I mean, yes, he had part of Rock's helmet on him, but that's the only difference. He's still a regular Met. And yeah, sure, when they found it, it was powered down in Legends, but they booted it up just fine, and it was walking out perfectly fine during the ending. Like, that implies that Robot Masters could have survived that long, so the implications here are insane, and it was played as a joke, and I could see people getting mad at that. I think it's hilarious. And the dialogue was so good here. My one big complaint about the story for ZX timelines was that a lot of the dialogue was out of place. Now, there is one bit of dialogue here that I do think is a little out there. Back off, Blondie. I'm walking out of here with the swag. Do you think that Tron would say the word swag? That just feels wrong. Also, Data not talking is weird. Like I know he's just kind of like a little dancing guy in the corner most of the time, but like why isn't he talking here? He never talks throughout the whole comic. He just says that. Like, I don't know, it's really weird. But the fact that we get King Servbot from Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Hello? Story's amazing. Story's great. Very minor gripes with some dialogue choices here. But overall, like, the dialogue is very in character. The story is very fitting tonally with Legends and structurally. It's great. It's great all around. And then the art. Oh my goodness. Like this. It looks so good. It looks so good. In a recent interview that Matt Moylan did with Shadow Rock ZX, he said that he was a bit worried about what people would think about the art for this comic because it's very Archie, right? Like, you look at this, you can easily see the comparisons to Archie Mega Man, and I think that's a really good thing because Archie is beautiful. But I can see what he's saying, right? It's very anime. Very bright, very bubbly looking. It doesn't have that somewhat realistic anime style that a lot of other Udon books have. But I think it looks great. I think it fits Legends perfectly because, again, Legends is very lighthearted. It can do serious moments, but for the most part, it is very lighthearted, very jokey, and yeah, I think the art style is perfect for that. McFong, who I know McFong has worked on Mega Man projects before. Espen... Oh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I apologize, Espen. But you guys did an incredible job here. This book is so good, so gorgeous. I would say that this is probably the best looking of these comics. I I really have no complaints about the art here at all. So, final thoughts on Mega Man Legends Timelines. I mean, do I have to say it? This is the best one. This is the best one. I didn't think it would be. I didn't think that it could have a better story than Zero Timelines. I didn't think that it would have better art than Classic Timelines. And now, look, Classic Timelines, you know, it has a very experimental art style that I really appreciate. And this one's art style is not very experimental. I mean, it has incredible lighting, obviously. But, you know, it just has a very fitting art style for Legends. An incredibly fitting art style with a lot of great lighting and colors in it. And the story, you know, the story for Zero Timelines adds so much to the lore of Zero that, I mean, I'm considering it canon. I am. And this one, while it does add lore, it's not anything groundbreaking, at least to the mindset of the characters. Because again, finding the Met and seeing the other Mega Men, Volnut and Roll have no idea who these people are. And, like, they don't care. Why should they care, right? It's a big lore reveal to the fans, but it doesn't really affect the characters in any way. Not like the story that Zero Timelines had. And, like I mentioned with ZX Timelines, there isn't any character development in here either. But that doesn't necessarily matter. I mean, that's why all of those previous issues were good. This one is just an incredible story in tonal consistency with Legends that also has big lore implications and additions to the Legends story, even though that lore does not directly affect the characters. So what I'm saying is, I love the story, I think it's incredible, I think it is the best written story out of all of Timelines so far. It just fits completely. It's a perfect self-contained story, right? The art is incredible. It's just, this is the best one. This is the best Timelines comic, easily. And it makes me so hyped to see what Udon can do. You know, even though I think that this is the best of Timelines, I loved Timelines as a whole. The fact that every main Mega Man Robot Timeline series was given some spotlight was just nice. You know, part of the issue with being a Mega Man fan is, while you have so many series you can latch onto, which is a good thing. You know, there's a Mega Man game for everybody. Like, you are going to like at least one series because of all the genres and types of games that this franchise has. But the downside of that is, if you don't like certain series, mainly Classic or X, you don't get much. And the fact that they showed love to all of them, again, at least the Robot Timelines, but we do know that they do have Battle Network and Star Force access now, so who knows, maybe we will get a Battle Network and Star Force Timelines later down the road, which would be awesome. I would love to see that. But the fact that this gave love to all of the Robot Timeline franchises, it's nice. It feels good. It makes me feel so happy to be a Mega Man fan. So I hope that you all have enjoyed Timelines as much as I have, and that you are all excited for what Udon has in store. And by that I mean I hope you like X, because X is next, and oh boy do I have a lot to say on this one. But until then, this is Penguin CJP, signing out.